Alright there guys, how's it going? Hope you're all doing well and welcome to episode number 4 in my ARKPOC solo series. Now, a huge thank you guys for all the likes and comments on the last video. I asked for a 1,000 likes target and I went to edit this video today thinking, oh, I wonder if we hit that or not. And I checked it and it's at 1,400 likes. So obviously 1,000 is way too easy for you guys now. Let's see if we can hit 2,000. That would be really, really awesome. And it's actually a bit of a target. The comments were also pretty high on the last video, so don't forget to stick around so that you can be a part of Secret Word Gang. Secret Word at the end of every episode for all the hardcore viewers that watch till the end. Also, there's no sponsor for this video, but if you're looking to support this channel and spread a little bit of good karma, I've got a link to my March merchandise down in the description below. It's over on Teespring, just a nice clean logo with a survivor holding akimbo weapons behind. Looks super smart. We've had people already post pictures of their merch on the Discord. You can get it in a mug, t-shirt or hoodie, and if you do like the look of that design, you need to get it right now because that design's only going to be available for 2 more weeks. So this video is going to be episode number 4, and bear in mind we're about 4 days into the wipe at this point. Very quick recap just to get you up to speed where we're at. First couple of days went pretty well. Nothing crazy, not like the best start ever or anything like that, but we did manage to get ourselves a good amount of creatures, a good amount of blueprints, and also a decent amount of gear, so some good PvP kits, stuff like that. We did get raided at the end of day 1, but by day 2 and day 3 we had our solo base set up that you saw me set up in the last video, so we're kind of in an okay position here. Now, unfortunately, as you're going to see in this video, I did wake up to this day being completely raided. They took almost everything. However, because I've got most of my stuff in upload, and as you're going to see some other stuff hidden somewhere, it's nowhere as near as bad as it could have been. So we're going to spend the first part of this video getting back on our feet, which wasn't as difficult as it could have been because I was smart and actually got loads of points from Genesis while I had my Bloodstalker. That's why I do that. As soon as I get a Bloodstalker, I get loads of points so that if I need to quickly build up a base, it's very easy to do so when you've got a whole load of points in the bag. Anyway, that's it for the intro. Let's get stuck into the live gameplay. Alright, so woke up to some bad news. We've been raided here, but the good news is they left my Palovia. They've left my dung beetles. Yeah, they didn't detect my Palovia at all. Beautiful. And all my stuff is in upload that's decent. I'll just head over there now and show ya. So yeah, you can see here, all of that stuff is in here. I think the only thing I don't have that I kind of would like is the my bear. I can't remember if I've got my bear, which was really useful for farming, but I might actually get a Procroptodon. Oh, is this how they've soaked it here? Is this their thing? They use this to soak it. Yo, that's a madness. What, did they have to get the right angle or something? Let's see what tribe it is. Is it one of the big boys? Oh, Speedy. Oh no, he's the guy who like, I took his kit and everything. That's kind of funny. He was so annoyed that he did all of this. Yeah, I basically have not been on for like 12 hours and he had plenty of time to do as he wished. Alright, so we've got a couple of heavy turrets still, which is cool. Did I have the bear? Can't remember. Let's have a look. The bear in there? The bear's in there. Oh man. Right, well, I think I might spend today just rebuilding this up. Shouldn't take me too long. Got most of the stuff. And this guy's gonna have to do it all over again if he wants to do it all over again. He's obviously not detecting my parasol, which is a nice thing, or my Palovia. So, I think I'm going to stay here because this obviously worked quite well. This guy didn't think to bring a parasaurs to take my Palovia, and all my other stuff is in upload, so I think I'm just going to rebuild here and just not go too mad on the ARB. Just put loads more plants down, just make it annoying. This guy is obviously going to probably know I don't have much that is worth raiding, and this is quite a quick job. So the first thing I'm going to do is just go and get as many points as I can. I don't think I've got a lot right now. I was spending a lot of them on like spark powder for quick spark. No, I don't. So let's go to the lunar biome, as that's one that I haven't really, I think it's the only one where I haven't really got many of the points. Alright, here we are, remade, apart from the wall there, which I think I'll repair just now actually. Should have enough stuff, but yeah, we're remade. It's not exactly the same as before. It's a little bit awkward for me to get on here. Sometimes when I jump in there I get stuck, so I'm having to like jump on this corner here instead even. Which is actually working out. Oh, I've actually got two walls I need to make. Can I make 2? Bit more metal. But yeah, we've got heavies up on either side. A couple of 100 bullets in each, which is enough to put off anyone who's just trying things out. But I'm going to put the crop plots down now. And I think those were very, very annoying for them. So I want to get loads of those down. Alright, some good news and some bad news. Good news is while I was clearing spam over here, so I can put my crop plots down, this guy came for me and I ran to my turrets, he didn't see him, and he got smashed. He didn't really have much good gear. Now he's tribe of human 1, which makes me like not too worried about him because it's probably just like a random. Then all his stuff is crafted by the Korean tribe, so unless he's like out PvPing the aimbotters, there's a good chance he's part of the Korean tribe, and if they decide to come for me, well, I mean, I'm screwed. This base will not withstand a big tribe. I mean, even if I'm online, I won't be able to do anything about them. So, hopefully they don't come. But yeah, once I've done this, I'm going to probably start focusing on having more stuff in upload. But I did at least want to get it back to a point where I feel like I can stay here for now. So, I will keep going with it. So I spent the rest of the day mainly on Crystal Isles looking for blueprints. I've got every single flak blueprint here apart from legs, and legs is probably the most important one. Up there with chest obviously, but when you're trying to run turrets, the turrets normally shoot your chest or your legs depending on where they are. If they're up really high, sometimes they'll hit your helmet, but you definitely need at least chest and legs to start running at turrets. And the reason that's so important to me is because obviously I'm playing solo, so I don't really have the luxury of having loads of time when I raid a base of setting up a fob, sitting there for ages soaking the base and that kind of thing. So ideally my perfect base to raid is one that's reasonably well defended, so they're probably going to have some decent gear, but also they don't have too many heavy turrets. Like if we're talking like 20-30 heavy turrets, it's going to take me absolutely ages to drain them, and also one that I can do quickly. If I can drain some of the turrets and then use a beer to do a beer run with good flak, that's going to massively reduce the amount of time to get into a base. So my main goal right now is finding the final piece of flak so I can do beer runs. And I was going around Crystal Isles because obviously you have the 5 drops that are over in the snow kind of element area, and also the underwater drops. Also I'm checking the easy underwater cave on the island, a great place for flak blueprints. Also a little bit of PvP while I was going around, nothing too crazy, killing some people who had some okay gear, no like epic finds or anything like that, so nothing too crazy to highlight. Just end up coming back to base and working on the defences. Alright, so quite a lot of progress going on right now. I've skipped forward a little bit, to be fair. I don't think I've recorded since last night, but I logged on this morning and everything was here, which was absolutely awesome. I managed to go to Crystal Isles and also get myself some gas balls so I can make some batteries. Battery turrets are going to be super useful for not only PvPing in general, but raiding and defending. It's going to make me way more confident going out on raids on my own if I can be covered by a battery turret. The Polovia is still here and living the absolute dream. I mean, obviously, because no one's raided, but that's always a nice little plus. And I've got a nice mix of stuff in upload and stuff right there at the moment. I actually don't have any shotgun ammo. I must have just put all of that away. Where's that gone? But either way, I'm about to go get myself some polymer so I can make those batteries, and then I'll probably head back to Crystal Isles and get them charged up. A little bit easier doing it over there than Aberration, although I would like to go to Aberration soon. I haven't been on there in a while. Just killed some bobs here. They've got spark powder, blood bags, all kinds of stuff I actually need. I'll let them keep their materials, but spark powder, gunpowder, take all of this. Has helmets as well. Might be some little scribs, but got stuff I want, so I'm having it. So I've just been doing the kind of things I tend to do when I'm not really recording much, but I thought I'd show you. I've been getting drops here. I'm getting ready to transfer out of this one, so I've got a turret down. And I managed to get myself a Fabby sniper blueprint. It's not the best one ever, but it's definitely decent. Now, fortunately, I don't have a crafting character. Something I could do, but I'm not really that excited about doing that. And when it comes to flak BPs, I still need legs and helmet. Once I get legs and helmet, and obviously now I've got this weapon BP. It's my first good weapon BP. finally I can properly start raiding. I can at least now go out with a proper kit, as long as I don't get raided where I am. But I thought I'd show you guys this nice BP that I just found. Bit random, found this blood wyvern in the middle of nowhere. Use 1C4 and it's just taking me absolutely ages to kill it with this Bloodstalker, which doesn't really have much melee. This is my rubbish one. But yeah, this guy was underneath this naked, so I'm not sure what has happened here. Maybe he's disconnected, but it kind of looks like he's just logged off here. But this is such high level, it might have something in. Oh, finally. Okay, mainly primitive stuff. A C4 det, some okay gauntlets. Yeah, nothing amazing, but hey, a few bits. So my quest for finding more flak and even more weapon blueprints continues, and I'm also obviously looking around for potential raid targets and just little places where I might be able to find a little bit of gear. I know I've been doing okay here, but I was completely raided yesterday, so any little bits I find will be a big benefit to me right now. So I actually went to raid this raft and I didn't realise that there was no ammunition in the turrets. Strangely enough, there was ammunition in a turret that was inside, which I ended up having to soak a few of the bullets from before I actually had a little look inside the actual raft itself. There was a little bit of ARB here, also a half decent shotgun, as well as some paste and even a level 180 Wyvern. So definitely worth it for 1C4, although unfortunately because the raft was parked into the rock, I couldn't actually get to every single box that there was. But hey, it was definitely a little bit of profit and well worth checking out. Next on Little Crystal Isles run, I found someone who had built in the ceiling of the snow cave. This is actually a base spot that I've built in before. It normally does get raided. Of course, you can build it in a way that makes it difficult to raid, but anyone with some decent tames or decent game knowledge will know how to raid this relatively easily. However, even though I didn't have any soakers on me, so obviously I couldn't raid any difficult to raid bases, this base had no turrets on it, so I just helped myself to what was inside. First box, unfortunately absolutely nothing in there, but the second box, a bit of gunpowder, a few structures. I always take the paste, always find yourself running out of paste, and it's so light that anytime you see it, make sure that you grab that. And instead of actually using my hatchet to destroy all the boxes, I got a little bit impatient, so I decided to use one of my C4. Found even more paste inside one of the other boxes, always a nice little bit of profit. And inside the spiffy, we found a half decent shotgun BP. It's not world class, it's not top tier, but it's a journeyman shotgun BP that's going to be relatively easy to make and does a decent amount of damage. And that did actually round off my day on the Ark. Wasn't anything too crazy happening there, but I like to show you guys the whole story. I think a lot of you enjoy the episodic style content. Me showing you day-to-day things, even if there's not like world's craziest raid in every single video. I think you guys prefer that. You'd like to see more content than just uploading twice a month, only the absolutely maddest things. It's nice to bring you along for the journey as well. It gives a lot more context when the crazier things do happen. So if you've made it this far, you're definitely part of Secret Word Gang. Before I reveal that word, don't forget to like the video, guys. If it's not a 2k likes, which it probably won't be, then I'd really appreciate that bit of support. And today's word is the word day. I think you could put that into a comment quite nicely without making it obvious that that is today's secret word. So try and get creative with it, guys. Obviously do not just write the word day, and try and write it in a way that doesn't make it completely obvious that that is today's secret word. If you're unsure of my current upload schedule, I'm uploading on a Wednesday and Sunday. Of course, you can always turn on all notifications and make sure that you get a notification to your phone every single time I upload. Keep up to date with the story and it will make a bit more sense. If you want to watch some more of my content, as always, there's some annotations coming up at the end here for you to watch. I've got absolutely thousands of videos on my channel, but that's it for now. I'll see you in the next one.